Hmm. It's showtime. Yeah, right here at the Silverhairstacker residence. It's showtime. Uh, yeah. Okay, roll call. Lag. Good morning. Reds. Hi peeps. Bearded. Last. Beth. Driving. Joanna. Good morning. Hey Scott. We finally checked out Tailgaters on Saturday for some wings. They were pretty good. I like the wings. I don't get them very often. I like the taste of the hot ones, but not the scorcher ones. I can't handle those. But I like the taste of the hot ones. But man, I always wind up. I'm a wimp. I can't handle it. After 3 or 4 wings, I gotta go. I gotta get like a mixed plate, one with the mild, really mild, and then just 2 or 3 of the hot ones, because I'm a wimp. Sweet chili. Oh, okay. I'm gonna put the link in the side chat because I'm boring, and we need a co-host or 2 or 3 or 4 or whatever. Wonder what the limit is. I've never reached the limit on people in here. There's Sally. Good morning, Sally.
Hey,
Good
what's
morning.
up?
I don't know.
What's going on?
Not much. Da 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 da. Scott, the bearded picker.
Hi,
I
Scott.
think if you pay for the $20 plan, I think the limit's 10. I think they upped it, but I'm not sure what the free plan is.
10, 20 wing plates.
No, the people you can have on StreamYard.
Oh.
Now,
I
so
thought you were still talking chicken wings.
our chicken wing place, we eat there on Tuesday night. They have 75-cent wings, and it used to be 50 cents, but since wings have gone up, now it's I usually eat 12. So when Harlan's brother was still alive, he would join us every now and then. I think the most I ever ate was 25, and I felt like Thanksgiving leaving there, and I'm like, never ever again. Yeah. So
Yeah,
is this
12 sounds about right.
is this the place that comes to complain about eBay sellers?
Absolutely. Whatever you want to talk about.
Oh my!
Yesterday we talked about religion.
So I've got these. I've been showing y'all. I've been selling these guys here, the Garmins, but but a lot of them didn't have the. They all use that bigger one, so I needed to order some. I'm getting $50, so I need to order the car chargers for them. I
Sure.
saw I ordered 7. One gets canceled, so okay, I still got 6. Okay, one I opened up, it was in a bowl mailer just like this. They wrapped it in Christmas wrapping paper on the inside. I'm like, no wonder y'all make us look terrible. Y'all make us look like eBay sellers. I mean, can we learn how to ship? The next one had just like this, except they had priority bubble mailers inside of it. I'm like, and then the next one had a
Cheaters.
priority box that they had used um, inside of a poly mailer. And I just opened this one. It's in a fucking Walmart bag. I mean, I mean, they make us look terrible. You make somebody not want to order from eBay because of the everybody has seen that big printer I ordered one time, the paper tape machine. The guy
Yep.
put ceiling tiles in it and bed sheets and all kinds of shit in it. I'm telling you right now, I
What
can't
the hell?
do better, folks. Damn, do better.
Yeah.
I want them.
Okay. I'm glad you didn't bring me up. Did you open my package I sent you yet? How did I do?
I was at the post office yesterday and forgot to look. I will get it today.
Oh, okay. I may be on your hit list for bad packing.
All right, so I'll put it on. I'll open yours live on a TikTok and we'll see what happens.
Oh, well, I don't do TikTok, so go for it.
It's just crazy though, man. And then there
Yeah.
was one person sent it in straight bubble mailer, which is fine, and the other person sent it in a box like I would, a 644 box with a piece of brown paper in it, and that one was, that. But all the rest of them fail.
Mm-hmm.
And it makes people go, why do you care? But it makes people, think the second time, who you're buying from. It makes them go to an Amazon or another platform because you wonder if they'll send it and this kind of stuff.
I know. Speaking of weird packing, guess what's in the flat rate paper mailer? Saved me $3 putting it in here. It weighs 1.2 pounds.
And what is?
It's a baseball glove. I'll do anything to save $1 on shipping. Yeah, because shipping for this would have been like $10.50.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
But in here on eBay's price, it's what, $7.20? $7.20, I think. So if it fits, it ships.
It would probably qualify for cubic on pirate ship and be in the $8 range.
Yeah. I'll still beat that with this package. So let's see.
Diane said the plastic bags are gold since they can't get them anymore in store. So I guess I should start going to Walmart. I go to self checkout anyway, and just take like an extra 20 bags and start selling Walmart bags on eBay. Is that a thing?
Maybe.
Yeah. No, $7.52. 52 cents.
Mike,
$7.52.
Mike says just ship everything medium mail. You save a fortune.
Yeah. Ship a
Wasn't it-
baseball glove, medium mail.
I think there was a YouTuber or somebody who was showing that they shipped everything like 4 ounces, no matter what it was. Do y'all remember that a couple years ago? Yeah,
Yeah.
So I got this weird thing. So for some of the pickups, y'all look at it and go, "That's a Magellan GPS unit, right?"
Okay.
Until I turned it over, and it's got a camera on the back of it.
Oh.
So this one it has the GPS, lifetime GPS, which is good, but it also is a dash cam. So it not only tells you where you're going, it records you while you go.
Nice.
I thought that was pretty interesting. It's still worth. The guy asked me, I'm like, "How much you want for that?" He goes, "I don't know how much." I said, $3. He goes, "All right, I'll take $3." This one sells on eBay for 61 because it does both. But it's got all the cables and everything with it. That's a very interesting item. So I'm gonna list it today, see what happens.
So, I've sold a lot of video games the last 3-4 years. You can't believe the amount of buyers that ask for a lower shipping cost because they want me to send it media mail. I don't know how many times I got requests to send video games media mail. Well, it's on a disc.
Oh yeah.
Well, no, it's on a disc, but it's not. And I politely do a direct quote from the United States Postal Service onto their message back to them. Anyway,
Dang. So John says in Walmart grocery pickup in New Jersey, they want him to use your own bags. You have to put empty totes in the back, and they just dump them in there. That's crazy. Yeah, I'm glad I still live in the free South. They we still get plastic bags, no
yeah,
charge.
if we didn't have plastic bags in Texas, we wouldn't have anything to decorate all the barbed wire fences with. You drive
Yeah,
down the highway and all those plastic bags stuck on the fences.
I'm looking forward to being in California again though in October because the last time I was out there, I remember they'll ask you, "Do you want a bag?" And I'm saying, "Look at everything I've got." I'm like, "I don't need a bag," and I'll be doing the arms full of crap trying to carry it out. Yeah, that's gonna be fun.
Well, like
Rapid.
that's kind of impossible because if you put it in a flat rate mailer, they're going to charge you a flat rate. Unless you take the flat rate mailer and put it into a generic poly bag or something.
And then, so I got this one too. It was in a box like this, but this was not good enough. This is a tough box. So instead of leaving it just like this, they put like 15 packing peanuts in it. I'm like, what good does that do? Am I the only one that hates packing peanuts? I can't stand packing peanuts.
I don't like them. They're a mess.
But yeah, a box this small, I mean, it's that thick. I mean, and it's one of those that folds together, so this box is never going to crush. I could probably run over it with the truck. It's not going to crush. But they put the whole difference was those packing peanuts. I mean, it saved the day right there.
Mm-hmm.
So I did a thing. I signed up for Whatnot. So I'm gonna I go through orientation tomorrow, and then I'll have my first Whatnot auction.
Well, I'll try to be there. What time you doing that?
I don't know. I have to figure out the setup and everything once I go through the orientation. It'll probably be this time next Monday or Tuesday probably.
I haven't signed up for Whatnot yet. I really can't speak to it. I don't even know what it's about.
Well, I pick up so many Blu-rays and stuff, and that they seem to do okay. So I mean, when I tell you I've got a few Blu-rays, I've got the box back there. It's got from this weekend. I think I picked up 65, and I've got another box. I've got another box over here with over 100. Yeah, so I'm like, I've been running them through the auction, and last week I ran 20 through the auction, and they got like $12. So I'm like, so what if they sell for $3 or $4 each? If I've got 20 and they sell for 3 or 4, that's $60 in revenue. So that would be much more than what I'm making at the auction, local auction. So
Yep. I got to cleaning some of the death pile yesterday, and I found some Dell toner I still haven't listed. It's amazing what I've got in the bottom of my death pile.
at least you know it's good though, right? Because they marked it good.
Yeah, this is good. But toner doesn't really go bad, does it? Because it's not.
No,
It's not a liquid.
No, it doesn't go bad.
Yeah, I got the 3 colors. I couldn't find any black, so I just got the 3 colors. But I'll lot those up and make a nickel. But I don't know, just stuff I have that I never got to, and then I got new stuff to put on top of it, and then there you go. You can't do auctions, and you can't even do Whatnot auctions, Mark. Seemed like Whatnot would be the auctioneer of note
Right.
of record, whatever you call it. So you should
Yeah,
be able to auction a whatnot.
I know every state is different. Our local auction that Harlan and I use is in Tennessee, and it's actually it used to be a high bid, but now high bid got too expensive, and they were the company we use got really mad when high bid went down and got hijacked, so they went to a different site, but it's online. So they're local auctioneers, so their license carries over for you. But I guess with how would that work on Whatnot? Because you're actually the one holding the auction, not the platform.
Well,
Alabama
if you
does.
think about it, they're kind of like consigners. They're the ones doing that. I mean, I don't know.
Yeah, but Whatnot's a little different. They're kind of a hybrid since you're actually having the auction on their site.
Huh.
Where eBay, if you're running an auction, it's still their platform and it's still there. You know what I mean? They still have some control.
Yeah. So I guess does somebody at eBay have to have an auctioneer's license?
I would, for certain states, I would assume there has to be someone. So here's a good story. I picked up this monster 3 weeks ago. It was $10. It's a Breville pizza oven. You open it up and it's got a stone in it or whatever. The highest one it sold was $89. They took an offer on eBay, free shipping. I listed it on Amazon and it sold for $149.
Sweet.
So that's a lot about the where I've changed and really focusing on a lot of different stuff to sell on Amazon. They said they used it one time and it's extremely clean. It's going out. It's going out today.
Yeah, those stones get stained real easy, so they're at least maybe not on that machine, but I've seen those baking stones before, and they'll just be brown with all the dried on oils and stuff. You see them all the time at garage sales.
Yeah, that one's got a little staining on the bottom of it, on the bottom of the stone. So evidently, you can use either side. I figured I would. Anybody know how to get that off? I was gonna put some oven cleaner on it here in a little while before.
I don't know. You'd think, people aren't afraid to buy like cast iron skillets that are seasoned and they just look
Right.
greasy almost. But on those stones, I don't know.
I bought a camera at the yard sales without a battery, so. We're about to find out if she works.
There you go.
So I paid $15 for it. It's a Canon. It's a T2i. If it works, it's worth about $150. Maybe $130. I know the anticipation is killing you.
Yeah, it is. Wow, they're all over the place on eBay. There's one that sold for $80, one that sold for $200,
Nothing.
one that sold for $189.
I guess I should try charging the battery, I guess. I actually had a battery charger. I have a Canon 3 Ti. I've lost it somewhere in the house. I haven't seen it in about a year.
All right. So way to put us in suspense there, bro. Now we're
All
gonna
right.
have to wait 20 minutes for it to charge up and test it again.
Somebody remind me before we check out of here to check that battery.
Okay.
So that was a good one. The cameras, I bought that one, and I bought a Nikon. It was an L. They sold me that one for 10 and the other one for 5. Um, uh, I I sold the Nikon for 120 on Amazon already. I do add my own pictures. I generally take a picture of the serial number of the back of. Come here, peeps. Hey, you don't have to leave the door wide open. It's hot out here. Evidently, I left my phone inside, and it was beeping and carrying on.
Of course it was. Do, do, do.
Is that any way to treat me on our anniversary? What the hell?
Oh, is this your anniversary? Happy anniversary. Let me guess. You've been married 20, 31 years. Jeez. Yeah,
But
I
yeah,
get you beat, but not much.
it's so I remember the serial number. So if I get a return or whatever, I'll know what the item is. I'll take a picture of generally an over picture, like would be your main picture on an eBay listing, and then just the back of it with the serial number. Now I've got a phone out here with no back on it. If I break this phone today, it's all her fault for not bringing the case.
Did you hear my story yesterday about FedEx sending me, they're going to send me a check for an item they destroyed?
I did not. I did not get home from the auction until
Okay. Yeah.
9:30.
I still got to watch your last 2 shows. Are you doing a show tomorrow?
Probably, yeah.
Okay. But, yeah, it's a $300 cabinet, and they're reimbursing me $100 because
That's all the insurance you had on it.
no, it said on the deal, I didn't declare how much the value of it was. But then in the claim, I sent them all kinds of paperwork that showed what the value was. But evidently, if you don't put the value down as you're making the label, then they just go, we ripped you off. Ha ha ha.
Oh well, so it's a good thing I have multiple cases. So now,
There you go. They said they're going to give me some on the cost of shipping too, so I don't know. They didn't say how much they would reimburse me for the cost of shipping. That cabinet was like $90 to ship. Went from Texas to New York. Like, great. New Yorkers, pick out the biggest, heaviest things I have to sell so that the shipping cost is high.
yeah, Felix, we don't generally do gifts or anything. We're going out. Well, I'm going to eat wings with Harlan and Tracy tonight, so that's how I'm celebrating.
Nice.
We're going out to eat Thursday night. Our son's so we're 31 years. He turns 24 Thursday, so we generally go do something one of these couple days. So we're going to dinner at a nice steakhouse here to celebrate them both. Yeah, lag. I've never been accused of that. Never ever.
Yeah, me either.
But she's been having a lot of back pain, so she don't feel good today because of the weather. We're supposed to get rain. She's got a pinched nerve in her back now, on top of everything else. Larry, so every for a long time, we Johnny would tell people, our anniversary is on the and Jacob's birthday is 2 days later, so we're just going to do something. And then she looked right at him and go, "There's 8 years difference. Stop thinking that." You don't. She's like, "You don't have to do the math. There's 8 years difference."
So,
Anybody have green sunglasses?
green.
These are at an estate sale. They are, I think they're about $100 a pair. They're Bolles, or however you say it, BOLLEs. If you've never worn green glasses, man, the color adjustment when you take them off is just absolutely insane. Here's my Amazon return for today. Wedgie free nylon granny panties. Somebody returned them. They didn't open them or nothing, but they returned them. So yeah.
Well, it's good they didn't try them on and send them back.
Yeah, I get a lot of that. I get a lot of, because I'm selling so much Hanes. I get a lot of. They don't send the packing back. They just send back the whatever the. Really, how in the hell do people get away with this? That you try taking that back anywhere else with no packing, no nothing, just throw it in a bag and sending it back. I mean, that's just our society's gone to hell.
Yeah. No, Sadie, no. Sally's back.
Yeah. Finally.
So, I got an awesome 2 packages going out today.
That's how many I got, so we tied.
I got a swimming pool part and a baseball glove. Yay.
I've got 5 going out.
Good job.
I tell you what, man, I'm glad I bought those lots of swimming pool parts. I bet I've made $2,500 off a $60 buy.
Good.
It's been nuts. I think most of the good stuff is already sold, but I still got a bunch that hasn't sold yet.
So that pizza oven, I sold a laser printer. I sold a Leapfrog quantum pad learning system game that I picked up at a yard sale too. A Shrinky Dinks and a Blu-ray player.
Shrinky Dinks.
What's a Shrinky Dink?
I don't know. It's some kind of little mini artist set. I don't know what it is. It was an FBA item that got recalled because they weren't selling or they were losing money. I found them and relisted them, and now I'm getting the money I should have got for them.
I have one swimming pool part that retails for $750.
Dang.
And but it looks used, so I don't know whether to try to sell it or not. I suppose if I just declare, hey, this looks like it's been used, if you want to take a chance on it, you can get it for a.
What's it worth to use? What's it worth to use?
I don't think I saw any comps for used ones. So I don't know. I don't know. I haven't listed it yet just because I was up in the air about would it even sell used? And then if somebody got it and it didn't work, then I don't know.
That's about average.
Do I need the hassle of?
Yeah, I'm awful. The 12 DVD, 12 Blu-rays. I've seen one out of 12. I'm the world's worst about watching a movie.
1, 2, 3.
I've seen Total Recall. That's the only one I've ever seen.
I don't think I've seen Alphabet Killer. I think I've seen all the other ones.
What?
Yeah. Alphabet Killer is the only one I didn't see.
Wait a minute. This is not the. I was thinking Arnold Schwarzenegger. I've seen none of them. I'm not seeing that one.
Yeah, it's good.
I never.
Yeah, that's a good one.
I'm not watching this one because it's sealed, but.
Yeah.
So I've seen 0 of these.
Wow. So Scott, just curious, how are you? I'm sure you have a like a. Like, I was gonna say PA. Is that right? No. I'm sure you have like a tax professional.
Yeah,
Like,
CPA.
yeah,
Yeah, Jared.
yeah. And so how are you keeping track of everything with your reselling?
So anything weird like that, it gets expense out. I take out a cash withdrawal every week for yard sales, and so he automatically puts that as cost of goods sold, and then everything goes through. The only thing he can't see is the local auction because they write a check, and so I deposit that check into the business account, and then at the end of each month there'll be 4 deposits, and he'll ask me what are these 4 deposits, and I'll put on there auction sales. And so if there's something here, I'll get an account. I'll get a list every month, and he'll ask me what these expenses are. So it's inventory, it's whatever. But the auction, he knows they're auction, but he at this point he knows they're auction, but he asks every month, or his assistant does. So
Okay.
he runs, because I'm an S corp. They run my payroll and everything too. So they pay all the self-employment taxes and all that crazy mess that I pay every week or every 2 weeks. It's just easier than trying to keep up with what everything costs.
Yeah. I'm gonna have to find somebody that can that knows what they're doing more than me. I mean, I write everything down and all of that, but
so it works for the vast majority of stuff, yard sale stuff, because it goes to most of my 90% of the stuff I buy at yard sales go to auction. So it leaves me only to keep up with that extra, like 3 weeks ago. That's the only thing I kept, the 2 cameras. That's the only thing I kept. Was the 2 cameras. I went to the estate sale. They go, but we're going to charge you an extra whatever percent for your debit card. I'm like, I don't care. It goes to my accountant. I need him to see.
yeah.
I need him to see that. So I always pay with my debit card everywhere else. Just so it goes to the business.
Right.
All right.
I thought about doing QuickBooks or something like that,
Todd, there you go, Todd. You were worried whether I had to charge the battery.
Da, 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 da.
So it actually does work.
Nice. So that's at least $150, and you got it for 15.
Mm-hmm.
Dang.
I've got a a $6 battery, and I already had the charger.
That's cool.
Okay, so here's the swimming pool part.
Yeah, QuickBooks lag is telling you it can automate everything. The one nice thing with QuickBooks is they will pick up eBay sales. So there's a plugin that it took the place of GoDaddy for the most part.
And there it is.
All right, so
Dang.
But I don't know if I called it new or untested or whatever.
they were nice enough to leave me an SD card in this one. What size is it? 4 GB. Oh, this is a cool one. This is what they're not. I'm not leaving this card in there. This is one of those iFi cards. Have y'all ever seen those?
No, what is it?
So it's basically an SD card that has Wi-Fi into it, so you don't have to take the card out of your camera. It'll connect to your computer, so you can transfer pictures.
Nice.
It's called iFi. It's only a 4 gig, but it has Wi-Fi in the card itself.
Wow.
I've heard of them, but I've never seen one. I just have to look at the pictures I just took to make sure my pictures of y'all are not blurry. It probably won't be worth anything, but
Yeah, Mr. Sadie, I just have to find somebody. And I really don't think that there's anybody here. I'm probably gonna have to do an online thing.
yeah, a lot of it, Sally, is I pay $600 a month, and part of that is because of my debt. He takes care of all the reporting for the S corp, and he does the and my payroll, which was caused it to go up a little bit. But I don't do anything but send him reports, and they take care of all of it. That includes my business taxes and my personal taxes every year. But to me, it was just worth it to have somebody do it.
Yeah.
But everybody's different. Depends on what your needs are, and
I mean,
you
like,
can get
there's some people that say that you can do it yourself and all of that, but I think it's harder than what it actually is. Or what it sounds like.
This picture is crazy blurry. Maybe I shouldn't have taken it of a TV. And the lens is I might have wiped the lens off before I took a picture. But you can buy these for $15. This lens is it's a standard lens. It's an 18 by 55, but that lens is worth $30 or $40. So even if the camera didn't work, you're not going to lose money because the lens is worth.
Yeah.
And it's got a Canon thing on it too, so whatever that thing's called. I'm not a camera professional. I just buy them on state sales.
Yeah.
But it wouldn't be as expensive. You can find a reasonable accountant. All right.
Yeah, I just gotta start looking.
Oh, I didn't have it on auto either. I had it on manual. No wonder it didn't focus. All right. At least we know the flash works.
What's your souls on that, Todd?
Like $650, $625 plus shipping, something like that.
That's awesome.
But there's her new.
See, Lag's a much bigger business than me, and he says he pays his account almost $2,000. Is that per month, Lag? I know John, Big John, who's on my show every now and then. I know he because everything they do, it's he gets a large bill as well.
Your taxes or your payment to your accountant?
Okay, so if you put it in auto, um, if you put it in autofocus, and it works just perfect. That's awesome. And clean the lens off. That's winning.
That helps to clean the lens, yeah.
All right. Hello.
So I needed some better jeans for the vacation coming up.
When are you leaving?
September.
Oh,
So I like the 13 MWZs, but it takes 2 or 3 washings for them to get a little softer like I like them. They come in pretty
yeah,
stiff, you know.
yeah.
So you have to wear them a time or two and wash them a time or two before they get, where they're real comfortable. But uh, I've gotten the jeans. I haven't bought new jeans in like 5 years because I just get them at the rummage sale. They got them for
Hmm.
$3 or $4 a pair,
Yeah.
and a lot of times they don't have my size, but when they do, I pick up another pair or two. So I thought, well, I'm gonna splurge and get first time I've ordered real live brand new blue jeans in like 5 years. Gwen won't get anything but new ones, which I don't blame her, but I get them from the rummage sale and wash them up and put them on. Yeah. Yeah, Scott's muted.
Can I deduct what I like? Can I save my mileage from here to work? Do you know?
Uh, no, I was not able to deduct my travel to Home Depot when I worked there.
No. Okay.
That doesn't count.
Okay.
But it's kind of weird rules because all the miles for use in reselling is deductible.
Yeah.
So if you wanted to drive to work and then stop at a thrift store on the way home, and that way you could count it. I do that a lot of times. I'll have a reason to go to
Mhm.
the big city, like to pick up a pair of glasses, and I'll stop at Home Depot and get some boxes or something.
Yeah.
And so I do write off the miles for that because
Right.
you get like 52 cents a mile or something, 55 cents a mile on your federal income tax
Okay.
and it's like 32 miles both ways, to get to Home Depot. So
Right.
if you put a little creativity in there with it.
Mhm.
Scott, you're muted if you're trying to talk to
Yeah.
us.
I think he's talking to somebody else.
Okay. He's got it on speakerphone.
Something.
Now, Sally, you can read lips a little bit. What's he saying? We want to eavesdrop.
Let's let's see.
We probably shouldn't eavesdrop, but
He's like, yeah. Now I don't want to say anything.
yeah, I would like your service at the Right there at the massage parlor. Yeah. We could put words in his mouth, but
Tim
I'm
says
not
he's
sure
first.
about the price. Is there a guarantee on your service there at the massage parlor?
Hey there, Yellow Brick Road.
What if you sign the contract? No, I don't.
Tim says he's first and beat Carol. Well, I think you did beat Carol.
Something about happy endings, yeah, right, lag. It's funny. I like those videos where they put somebody up that's kind of famous or something, and then they put their words into their mouths. And, yeah. I bet there's a ton of videos about when Johnny Depp was on the stand and people switching the words around.
Oh, yeah, I bet. I haven't seen any yet, but I bet there is.
Miles, office space, internet, phone. Yeah. Lots of stuff is deductible.
I have a good sized list of all the deductible stuff.
Yeah, my accountant told me that $300 or 300 square feet of your home can be deducted for a genuine deduction workspace with no questions asked.
300 square feet, huh?
Yeah. Company jet ski. Oh, wow. My son just sent me a message saying he's planning on doing one of those Spartan races. Like, oh my God. And you have to buy a ticket to do it. Yeah, he's a nut. He's signing up all of his friends in his office where he works to do it with him, and then he says, he always asking for money. But if I go over a certain amount of people that want to do it with me, can you help me with the price? He said they'll reimburse him and everything, but
Oh, goodness.
you lost money on eBay last year, Sadie? God. Let me see. My eBay cost me I don't know how much it did. I'm in like a 15% tax bracket, and I know I showed a bunch of profit, even with all my deductions. Yeah.
Plans on losing money this year, too. Well, that's not good.
Well, it's pretty easy to do if you don't sell much, because if you're still claiming 300 square feet of your home as office space, and then all the mileage, all the cell phone and internet. Yeah, if you don't sell much, it'd be easy to lose money being an eBay reseller. according to taxes.
Your promoted listings. That's
That's deductible.
advertisement.
Yeah.
All your shipping costs, supplies, any software that you use, any apps that you use that you pay for.
If you don't have money, no one asks.
Your
That's how you know your reach when someone is asking. Always ask, yeah. Everybody's always asking me for money. And no, I'm not reach. I want to be reach. I think the only time I'll be rich is like the last couple of weeks of my life, because then I won't be paying any bills. And I'll have more than enough money to get by for the next week or two.
how do you find out the square footage of your house?
You get out a tape measure and measure it.
Well, I know that, but like, okay, so if it's 300 square feet of my house, or I actually have written down 25% square footage of your home office. I don't know where I got that from, but so what's a square foot? A 4x4?
No, a square foot is 12 inches by 12 inches.
Okay.
So if your eBay room is 10 feet wide and 10 feet long, 10 times 10 is 100 square feet.
Okay.
If your eBay room is 15 feet, I mean, like, you just multiply length times width and you got it.
Jim says that you can see smoke coming out of my ears.
Smoke.
I bet you can. You start talking numbers and my brain goes, it hears elephant and giraffe and monkeys. Like says, no, that's just vape smoke.
Yeah, I've got a 2.5 car garage here that was converted into a den. That's pretty much my eBay area. And it's about like Sadie's garage there.
So like
Size-wise.
you would have to know, like would you have to know like the whole thing?
No.
Like,
All you have to know is that the government gives you up to 300 square feet for business without questions.
I know, but
If you go over 300 square feet that you want to claim, then you have to start measuring and proving.
I know. But the thing is that I want to know is like, how do I put that into money terms? So if I pay $500 um, a month in rent, then how does that go towards my 300 square feet?
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
There's some kind of
a calculation
chart, calculation chart you can look at, or if you use just a simple or your account, if you have an accountant, they'll just do that for you. It's an automatic, when they plug it into their program that they do their accounting with, it just automatically puts in the right amount.
Oh, okay. Okay.
So and you're allowed, I don't know how much it is per square foot.
Todd writes off his pool, I bet.
Yeah, that's my
And pool.
office space out there. Let's see. Office.
It's interesting to know about these things, and I should have known it for a long time, but I'm one of those bad people that everybody talks about. But I've just barely, like, seriously been doing eBay recently, so not that that's an excuse or anything, but I'm using it. So don't like it.
Okay, here we go from the IRS. It says standard deduction of $5 a square foot.
Okay.
So if you, and the maximum is 300. Here, I'll just screen share it. Let me get back to it here.
Scott's talking to somebody else, Tim.
Share screen.
I know, Anessa.
Okay, here we go. Standard deduction highlights. Standard deduction of $5 per square foot, maximum 300 square feet. And according to my tax professional, nobody ever asks. You can, if you have a legitimate home business,
Yeah.
it goes on Schedule A. So the simplified option is the best, really, for resellers, I would think. Unless you do your work at a separate facility, like Lag's got a warehouse, I'm sure his tax calculations have got to be a lot more complicated than mine.
Yeah. So I can't see your screen very well. But how do you figure out what you're allowed as far as that 5 to whatever?
Well, that's one. If you declare the maximum, here, let me see if I can make it bigger.
Okay.
Right there. If you do the maximum 300 square feet, then that's $1,500 that you can take off of the taxes you have to pay. I mean,
because basically I have 2 rooms.
yeah, you don't have to worry about how many rooms you've got. You don't have to worry about what size your house is. You don't have to worry about measuring anything.
Okay.
Just claim 300 square feet for business use.
Okay.
And that will, if your taxable gross was $50,000, then now it's 53,500. I mean, 48,500. But all these things add up, all the little deductions.
Yeah.
Scott, because he's got a separate structure, he probably claims more than 300 square feet. I mean, it's a dedicated facility, and it's his eBay garage there has got to be more than 300 square feet. But he's got a good tax professional that can figure that out easily. I'm going to get a refill on the coffee. I'll be right back.
Okay. Yeah, I save all my receipts and everything, and um, I've been trying to get everything together. Um,
Back in the saddle again.
yeah, that would be really easy
What?
if, because 24K says we don't file taxes here. We only pay a value added flat tax of 15% on purchases,
Um,
which would be, I mean, it would just be more reasonable.
yeah, I wish there weren't any income tax here. It'd be so much easier just to pay like a flat sales tax on stuff you buy.
Yeah, because there's a lot of people that will get by with they'll get out of paying even what they owe.
Yeah. I mean, 15% sounds like a lot, because our sales tax is 8.65%. Our state sales tax. But if you took away income tax,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I would be more than happy to pay 15% sales tax if I didn't have income tax. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, that's that's such a 24K. That's such a much fairer way to put taxes on people. Because then it doesn't matter if you're poor or rich or whatever. If you buy something, you get charged a
Yeah.
sales tax. I don't think our federal government could get by on that though, the way they do things. Where's the beef jerky? Yeah, in my. I just find things around the house to take a picture of for my thumbnail for my morning shows. Something I'm selling, or maybe a coin or something. Clickbait. Yeah, you get a piece of beef jerky, and you get it. This isn't the Oprah Winfrey show, Craig. If they took back all the natural resources, I don't see how they could do that. Nearly every square foot of Texas is privately owned. Very little governmental ownership of land in Texas. And that includes the natural resources that are on the land. I would say only maybe 10 to 15% of Texas is owned by the state of Texas. I know the riverbeds are. Of course, the Big Bend National Park is owned by federal. But there's some state lands. Anything you purchase except bullion is taxed. Yeah, Yellow Brick Road. Most states have a lot of state-owned land or federal-owned land, like huge portions of Utah and Arizona and Wyoming, Idaho, are just like huge national forests. Okay, stock market minute. We're down a little bit. Chewing away at the stock market again. I think tomorrow the Fed is supposed to raise interest rates again. That's kind of what I read earlier, was Wednesday's the day they're going to meet and decide on the next rate hike. Trying to get inflation under control. God, they're morons. Government, if you'll quit spending more than you take in, there will be no inflation to worry about.
Yeah.
That's the bottom line. It's got nothing to do with what the Fed can do to control it, or what stock markets or anybody else. It's out of control spending. I mean, think about it. We all got those stimulus checks, right? During 2020, we got like 2 stimulus checks per person in the family in 2020, and that was trillions and trillions of dollars. And then now we're paying for it. All that money that we got in those stimulus checks to help us live through the COVID times and all that, I would give that all back if I hadn't had to pay $4.20 for a gallon of gas for half a year and such.
Yeah, for sure.
I mean, it all evened out and more, you know. How can I complain when the Fed is a private company and they're all in it together? That's how I can complain. They print the money so that the cronies, politicians, can just give it away. What do you mean? Yep, here we are. Adams was a smart man. But yeah, just print it out. What did they think would happen with inflation if they printed all that money? Ugh.
We can't help it. You make too much money lag. You didn't get a stimulus.
You didn't get any stimulus lag?
Says you didn't.
I think there was a cap on the amount of money you can make and still get those checks, but it was pretty high.
Yeah.
Lag must be the reach one. Yeah, we go from a middle class to the poorhouse. Absolutely. Yeah, the rich get richer. Except even not Bezos. What's the Tesla guy? He was complaining that the federal government had screwed stuff up. The Fed and the federal government together. What's his name?
Elon Musk.
Musk, yeah. Musk was fussing at the federal government.
Elon Jesus.
Elon Jesus. Sir Musk. Yeah, he's lost a lot of money because of government and Fed policies.
I seen a meme the other day that had it had a picture of Elon Musk, and because he has like a barrel chest, it showed like it had a thing to where on the side it had a outline of him, and it had like a little like robot in his chest, like sitting in a chair, controlling his body. I was like, well, it may happen. I mean, it may have happened. I don't know.
Yeah, there is still opportunity here. I mean, I live it every day. Selling stuff on eBay. I make good money just 'cause the opportunity is there to do it. So does Sally, so does Scott, so does Lag, so does Sadie, so does Yellow Brick Road, so does
Yeah. I feel like now that I've
Scott's gone.
now that I've experimented with so much having to do with reselling, that I now have several I now have several ways that I know that I can make money.
Yeah.
If I had to not do reselling anymore, or just do on a certain platform, I could. You won't tell. Are you gonna end the show sometime today, Todd? Just
No,
gonna keep it
I don't
rolling.
know. I'm just sitting here talking.
Yeah.
I lost track of time. Yeah. Well, all right. Since Sally's got
It's not my show. It's up to you.
the hots to like it all day, let it run.
I'll just jump off if I need to.
No, I got stuff to do. I got to get my 2 orders packed and get to listing, cleaning the
I
house.
just let it run all day. Thanks, Sally.
God, Carol's just now
Hi,
waking
Carol.
up.
Finally made it.
What
10
time
was
is it on the East Coast? Like 11:15?
It's 10:18.
Dang. Carol, you lazy. I can't sleep that late. I got up kind of late today at like 6:15.
Yeah.
I'm usually kind of out of bed by 5:30 usually.
Mr. City says she's not the boss of you, Todd.
Be a
You man,
man.
Todd.
Yeah, John Wait says, way to pee in the pool, Sally. We were having fun till Sally
Sorry,
wanted to.
Todd.
Sally wants to shut down the fun.
No, you guys can stay on for as long as you want, but I just know that I'm going to be getting a call here in a minute.
Yeah. This is why Valerie quit doing the show, because she figured out she can make a whole lot more money by working during the time she's doing the show.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, folks. We'll see you tomorrow. Same bat time, same bat channel. Be here or be square.
I'll be circle. See you later.
That's a square. Bye,
All right.
folks.
Bye.